as we are seeing important chapter, that is structure of an atom. Today's important topic, that is wave theory, electromagnetic radiation come electromagnetic wave theory, which is proposed by James Clerk Maxwell. What he has mentioned, actually, as we have seen that Bohr's model of an atom and the drawbacks of Bohr's model of an atom in our last class. Today's point, what it is, wave theory, that is EMR, electromagnetic radiation of wave theory. Okay, now what he has mentioned, James Clerk Maxwell, what he has mentioned, mainly he mentioned about the energy. Energy comes from any kind of source. That actually it comes from the red hot iron rod, or it may be a filament of the bulb, that is from the current, the electric bulb glows. So that is any kind of any radiation, so that comes as a radiant energy or a radiation. That radiation is nothing, waves he has mentioned. Okay, now come to this point. The energy is emitted from any kind of source like a heated rod or the filament of the bulb through which electric current is passed. When you switch on the light, the bulb glows. So that bulb glows because you have switched that electric switch. Electric current pass through that filaments, the bulb glows. So the energy comes out, that radiation comes out from the bulb, not down. So continuously formed in the form of radiation, and it is called radiant energy. Radiation, it's nothing, from the filament the light passes throughout. So that point we are saying radiation. So through that radiation, the radiation comes as a wave. Now come to the point. The radiation consists of electric and magnetic field oscillating perpendicular to each other, and both perpendicular to the direction and propagation of the radiation. Radiation, as he mentioned, that is actually a light. So radiation consists of electric and magnetic field oscillating perpendicular to each other. So the radiation, the light waves perpendicular to the direction and propagation of light. So it is a direction and propagation. So it is having a two character. That wave is having a two character. What are those two characters? That is direction as well as propagation. So it is actually going traveled in the direction as well as propagation. Propagation, it's moving, it's what to say, it is spreading the light, like in that way we can mention. So propagation of the radiation. Okay, now as you see this diagram, see here one point which is goes as a electric field. The red color mentions about the electric field and blue color mentions about the magnetic field. So the radiant consists of two paths, that is electric field as well as magnetic field. And actually electric field and magnetic field, both the point, it is actually 90 degree. Please note that point. This is going in a straight and this is going in a cross. So as we are talking about this and this together, it is 90 degree. So actually the light passes through that. It is having a direction as well as propagation. Okay, the next point. Radiation has wave character and travel with velocity. So it is having the speed of the light. So travel with the velocity of light, nearly 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Okay, now come to the main point. The wave do not require any material medium. So it does not require any material medium. See now, for example, you are going on the river. That means you need a boat. So that is a material medium. Going on the river means you need something to support to cross that river. But here the light passes through any place, or light comes from any place. It does not require any material medium. So it comes directly. So now, for example, sunlight, when the sun rises, within a fraction of a second, within 8 seconds, it reaches to that ground. That means it reaches to the earth. So they do not require any material medium or for propagation. Propagation means spreading. For example, the rays from the sun, it reaches through the space which is idea about what do you mean by material medium, whether light is required for material medium. I hope you got a clear idea about that wave, radiation, radiant energy. Yeah, clear? Okay, now what are the main points, that means the characters about that wave? Theory means main point, 4 points we are going to learn. That is wavelength, and the second one frequency, velocity, and wave number. So these are all actually one upon the other, hand in hand relationships are there. So wavelength, frequency, velocity, and wave number, these are the four main characters. These four are hand in hand and having that relationship with it. Okay, now let us go through those four important points, how it is related, how can we use those 4 points in our topic. Let us learn. Okay, come on, let's go for it. As we see the important wave character, that is wavelength, frequency, and velocity. Yes, let us watch this. Wavelength. Wavelength, it talks about that length. So the distance between two consecutive crest and trough. What do you mean by crest and trough? Come to that point. Wave, as that wave goes up and down. The same way here, look at this picture. So the wave goes up and down. Upper point, which is called crest, and lower point, which is called trough. So wavelength, distance between two consecutive crest and trough, and is represented by lambda. So the crest to crest in between that length, which is called wavelength. See, this is one crest and this is one crest. In between that distance, that is called wavelength. So the distance between two consecutive crest and trough. So here, these two trough and these two crest. So those point, what it is, distance between two crest or two trough. So that is called wavelength, and it is represented as lambda, or what it is, upside down y, lambda, and expressed in units. What unit we can use? Generally that is a length, no, so generally centimeter, meter, like that only. Okay, now here Armstrong also we can mention. So Armstrong, centimeter, meter, picometer, nanometer, those points also we can utilize. Yes, now once Armstrong is equal to how much centimeter? 1 Armstrong equal to 10 to the power of 8 centimeter. Yes, come to that point. 1 Armstrong is equal to 10 to the power of minus 8 centimeter, or else 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. And nanometer, nano means 9. Okay, so 1 nanometer, it is 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. Look at that unit. See, units are very, very important as you are solving all the problems step by step. Finally, if you are not putting that unit, no, you are losing 1 mark. So units are very, 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 very important. So please note down that length means 100%. It will be a meter or centimeter. So Armstrong is how much? It is 10 to the power of minus 8 centimeter, or 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Nanometer, you just remember, nano 9. 10 to the power of minus 9 meter only. And next one, pico. Pico, it is 12. 1 dozen. You just remember, pico means 1 dozen. So 1 picometer, 10 to the power of minus 12 meter. So these are all some point you have to remember, some point, that is a trick way you can remember in that. 1 Armstrong, how much meter? It is 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. 1 Armstrong, 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Suppose if they are asking centimeter, 10 to the power of minus 8 centimeter. Yes, nanometer, 10 to the power of minus 9 meter, and picometer, 10 to the power of minus 12. These are all the units of lambda. Lambda represented for wavelength. What do you mean by wavelength? Wavelength, the distance between two consecutive crest or trough. Crest, what is it? Crest, upper layer crest and lower layer trough. Hope you're clear with that wavelength. Next, wave nature, that frequency of wavelength. So frequency of wave, frequency means As we are talking about that frequency means we will be closing our ears because frequency related to the hertz. Okay, now come to this point. Frequency, which will be represented as nu, nu, nu. Okay, so this is we, like we will put it, but it is called nu. Number of waves passing through the point in 1 second. Number of waves passing through one point, that is called wave. Frequency, and it is represented as nu and expressed in hertz. Hertz means frequency. Sound. Okay, so that is hertz. 1 hertz equal to 1 cycle per second, because we are mentioning 1 second. So number of waves passing through one point. So for example, this is 1 point. Okay, from this number of waves will be going. Okay, number of waves passing through 1 second, that is called what it is? Frequency. What is the unit of frequency? Hertz. 1 hertz equal to cycle, 1 cycle per second. Hope you're clear. Okay, now why I'm mentioning all this, which is related problems will be coming. If you know solving the problem and if you know the unit, that will be good. Next one, velocity. What do you mean by velocity? Already you have learnt in physics velocity. The same chemistry also velocity. See, linear distance traveled by the wave in 1 second. Here also they mention time, it is equal to 1 second only. So linear distance traveled by the wave in 1 second, and it is represented by c. Sometimes v, it is in physics. Here c, it's in chemistry. So velocity c expressed in meter per second, because distance. So naturally it will be length, that is meter per second. So linear distance traveled by the wave in 1 second. So that is called velocity. And next one, wave number. Wave number and wavelength, both just the opposite. Okay, now come to this point. Wave number, this also nu bar. We can say this is a nu bar. Nu, we can mention it is frequency. Nu bar, which is mentioned wave number. Okay, so wave number of waves present in 1 centimeter length. That's all. Number of waves present in 1 centimeter length. Wave number of waves we are telling, no. So the number of waves present in 1 centimeter length, it will be equal to reciprocal of the wavelength. That's what I just mentioned. Opposite of wavelength. Yes, it will be equal to reciprocal of wavelength 1 by lambda. This is lambda, this is 1 by lambda. So nu bar, what is it? Nu bar, wave number, right? So nu bar equal to 1 by lambda. Then last one, amplitude. What do we call? Amplitude. Amplitude is the height of the crest and depth of the trough. Height of the crust. See, now this, how much it is going high. Now from that ocean, the waves are coming very high level though. Suppose tsunami comes, that waves are going very high. So in that way, that is amplitude will be very high. And the next one here, height of the crust and the depth of the trough. So that is called, that is represented as a, what is it? Amplitude A. And unit, of course, that is length only, height. Naturally depth, that is what it is, distance, height and depth, everything it is length, that is called unit. Okay, unit, it is length. Hope you understand very clearly all this special and important characters of wave nature. Hope you're clear. Okay, now let us go for the relationship about wavelength, frequency and velocity. Why we are going for relationship, because problems related thing, you will get it. So to solve that such kind of problems, we should know the concept of relationship between wavelength, frequency and velocity. To see the relationship between wavelength, frequency and velocity of wave. As a frequency is number of waves passing through a point. So number of waves passing through a point per second. And lambda, that is wavelength, no, lambda is the length of each wave Hence, the product will give the velocity of the wave. Okay, so this is the general idea for the relationship between frequency, wavelength, and velocity. Okay, now let us see each thing how it is related. Velocity, frequency, and wavelength. Velocity it is c meter per second, right? That is unit. So velocity is equal to nu into lambda. Nu is what it is? Frequency, hertz. So nu into lambda. Frequency. Now frequency, what is that relationship between lambda? So frequency nu is equal to c by lambda. C by lambda. C is what it is? C is velocity, lambda. So can we say frequency increases, lambda decreases? So in this way, frequency is inversely proportional to wavelength. Can we say in that way? Yes, exactly. Now this next one, wavelength, how it is related to that frequency and velocity. Wavelength lambda is equal to c by nu. Nu is what it is? Frequency. So wavelength is increases, frequency is decreases. So wavelength is inversely proportional to frequency. These are the three main formulas. Definitely you should remember. Why? Because you have to solve such kind of sums. Definitely you will get such kind of sums, word problems. Yes, let us see that during solving time. Okay, now let us go and check what do you mean by electromagnetic spectrum? Electromagnetic spectrum, it is actually a different types of electromagnetic radiation differ only in their wavelength. So both three are different, right? So it will be differ only in their wavelength and frequent. Hence, frequencies, wavelength increases the following order. See, as I mentioned, wavelength increases, frequency decreases, no, or frequency increases, wavelength decreases. So in that way, both are opposite hand, like North Pole and South Pole. Okay, so both are different. One it is increasing, the other one will be decreasing. So in that way, they have given the order. How? Cosmic rays, gamma rays, X-rays, UV rays, visible rays, IR rays, and that is infrared rays, microwaves, and the last one, radio waves. Okay, I'll put the diagram for you, which is visible rays, which are those other rays. Let us check it with the diagram so that you will come to know the very clear idea. Next, when these electromagnetic radiations were arranged in order of the increasing wavelength and decreasing frequency. So increasing wavelength and decreasing frequency, as I mentioned here they have given the idea. Okay, so the complete spectrum obtained, it is called EMR spectrum. What do you mean by EMR spectrum? Electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, now let us check that complete diagram of the electromagnetic spectrum, how the rays are elevated and which is visible ray. In that, how frequency is increasing, what it is, wavelength decreases. In that way, let us check. Yes. Now, as you see this diagram, you will come to know the clear idea about decreasing frequency and increasing wavelength. As I mentioned, in that increasing and decreasing order of wavelength and frequency, they have given cosmic rays, gamma rays, X-rays, UV rays, visible rays, IR rays, microwaves, FM, AM, and long radio waves. Yes, they have given a clear idea. So one type it is decreasing, the other type which is increasing. So from this we can come to know the clear idea about what it is. When frequency decreases, wavelength increases. That is the main idea. And you please remember this formula, because now we are going to see the word problem. Definitely this formulas will help you. What are those formulas? Frequency, wavelength, velocity. Frequency nu equal to c by lambda, wavelength lambda equal to c by nu, and velocity c equal to nu and lambda. And you please remember, and visible rays, VIBGR, the beautiful 7 wonderful colors. We will get that rainbow when it rains. After when rain stops, the sunlight comes, no, definitely you will see the wonder in that sky. That is VIBGR, that is a rainbow color, right? So that VIBGR, there also wavelength. See, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So these are the wavelength. Okay, now which is the highest and which is the lowest, you know very well as you see only. Okay, now let us check the word problems which is related to this concept. Yes, let us identify those problems which is related to this concept and how to solve, and these are the key to solve. Please remember those formulas. Yes. Now let us check this question. Calculate wave number and frequency of hello radiation having wavelength of 5800 Armstrong. 2 points you have to find out. One it is wave number, the other one it is frequency. What is the wave number formula? Nu bar. That is nu bar equal to what it is? Reciprocal of wavelength 1 by lambda. Yes. Okay, now this is actually what it is, wave number. Wave number. The second one, what it is, frequency. What is it, frequency? Nu bar, this is nu bar, this is nu. Frequency, it is nu. Nu is equal to what it is, C by lambda. So C by lambda, what it is, this is frequency. Frequency. Okay, now let us then check the values. See, as you read the question only, you have to find out the formula. Then finding out that formula related to that, you have to apply. So that is the reason. Now lambda value they have provided how much? 5800 Armstrong. So 1 Armstrong is equal to 1 Armstrong equal to 10 to the power of 10 minus 10 meter. So here what is it? 5800 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Is that value? You have to apply where there is lambda. Yes, and you have to go for that frequency. This is frequency formula and this is wave number formula. First and foremost, let us go for the wave number formula. Nu bar equal to 1 by lambda value, what it is? 5800 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. So you will get what it is, 1.72 into 10 to the power of 6 meter inverse, because meter as it goes up, so meter inverse. So this is the what it is, wave number. So this is the value of wave number when there is 5800 Armstrong. Wave number is this one. Now the second one, frequency, you have to identify. What is it, frequency value? C by lambda. Now see what it is. What is the value of C? C value 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. This you know very well. From 9th class onwards, you have learned that velocity value, what it is, constant value 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. See, when the sunlight reaches to that earth, how many minutes it is taking, that only you should remember. How many minutes? 8 minutes. So 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second, that you remember, so that you will, velocity value you will come to know. So C by lambda, no, so 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second divided by next one, what it is, lambda value 5800 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. So what is the value you will get? 5.172 into 10 to the power of 14. Here second inverse you will get it. Why you will get second inverse? Here meter will be cancelled. Second, meter per second, no, the second comes down, so naturally it will be what it is, per second. Okay, now actually what is the unit of frequency? It is cycles per second. Okay, so this is the value you are receiving for what it is, 5800 Armstrong. You are receiving that value of frequency. This is actually okay. Now I think you got a clear idea about how to solve. The main key, where are those three keys? What are that? Frequency, wavelength, velocity. If you follow those keys, that formulas, you can solve such kind of problems. Hope you understand very clearly. Unit you remember and formulas you remember, so you can go very easily to solve this problem. Actually, this is very easy. Only thing you should remember those formulas and units. That's all. Now the next question. Calculate the frequency of IR rays having wavelength 3 into 10 to the power of 6 nanometer. See, they are asking that what it is frequency. You know frequency formula, you know very well. Yes, first and foremost, let us find out nanometer they have given. We can convert it into meter. Yes, nanometer, no? So 3 into 10 to the power of 6 into nanometer, what it is? 10 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter, right? So you will get what it is? 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. Yes. So the lambda value is 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. Okay. Now frequency. What is it? Frequency formula? C by lambda, right? So C by lambda. C, what is the value? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. And lambda value, just now we got this. So 3 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter. You know how did you get this? Because they have given the nanometer. So nanometer we have to convert it into meter. So this is 6 and this is 9. So you will get minus 3. Okay. Hope you got a clear idea. Yes. This one and this one cancel. This also comes down only at 3 and here also 3. So 10 to the power of 11 second inverse. I hope you got a clear idea. So what is the value? IR rays having that wavelength 3 into 10 to the power of 6 nanometer. What is the frequency? So frequency is equal to 10 to the power of 11 second inverse. So one more unit also it's available. Cycle per second also you can write. Hertz also you can write for the frequency, because hertz also it's a unit. Cycle per second also it's a unit, and second inverse also it's a unit. Hope you got a clear idea to find such kind of sums. So where are the keys? These are the keys. Hope you got a clear idea. Yes, let us go for some more important and interesting question. Now let us check this question. Calculate the range of frequency of visible light from 3800 to 7600 Armstrong. Armstrong they have given. I think you got a clear idea as we are seeing two sums. You will come to know the clear idea. See here, 3800 Armstrong they have given. So how can we convert it? 3800 into 10 to the power of minus 10. Right? 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Okay. Now, nu equal to what it is? Nu equal to C by lambda. That is what is a value formula, that is frequency formula. So you will get C value, what it is? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second divided by 3800 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter, right? Okay, now what is the value you will get it? You will get that value 7.89 into 10 to the power of 14 second inverse, right? Okay, now the second value, what is that second value? This is the first value, right? 3800 to 7600. So second value 7600. So the same way here also 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second divided by 7600 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. You will get what it is? 3.95 into 10 to the power of 14 second inverse. Okay, you check the answer whether these are correct. Hope you got a clear idea. See, only thing you should know the formula and related units. Second inverse I just mentioned because that will be very easy. Hertz and cycle per second also will be correct. Hope you got a clear idea about such kind of sums. Yes, some more important questions. Let us check. The next question comes from NCERT textbook. Here, the wavelength range from visible spectrum extends from violet 400 nanometer to red 750 nanometer. Express the wavelength and frequency. You have to find out both, right? Okay, now wavelength. What is it? Wavelength lambda, and frequency, what it is? Nu. You know the what it is. Formula. Okay, now let us go and identify nanometer they mentioned. So nanometer. So 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. You converted into meter so that it will be easy. Because here frequency they are asking. Now frequency, what is the formula? C by lambda. So here lambda value, what it is? 400 nanometer into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. You will get what it is? 400 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. The same way here, 750 nanometer into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter equal to 750 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. That's all. Okay, now this is the lambda value. Right, both the thing. Okay, now you have to apply that value. What is it? C. What is it? C value? 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second divided by value. Lambda value of first one, 400. That is a red, violet. 400 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. You will get what it is. This and this will be cancelled. So you will get 7.5 into 10 to the power of 14 second inverse. Right? This is a frequency, no? Second inverse. The same way, next value, what it is? 750. 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second, right? Meter per second divided by 750, no. The next value is 750. So 750 nanometer converted into meter, right? 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. So you will get this and this will be cancelled. So you will get what it is. The value is 4.00 into 10 to the power of 14 second inverse. Okay, now they are asking that question. Visible spectrum extends from violet, that is 400 nanometer, to red 750 nanometer. Express the wavelength and frequency. Yes, wavelength we have seen, frequency also. Yes, now let us check it very clearly. So the range, visible range from 4 into 10 to the power of 14 hertz to 7.5 into 10 to the power of 14 hertz. Already I just mentioned, even your unit may be second inverse or cycles per second or hertz. That is also you can use it, because frequency, that these are all the 3 units you can. So the range, visible range from red, from starting from red to violet with GR, R is that highest wavelength, right? So that means 4 into 10 to the power of 14 hertz to 7.5 into 10 to the power of 14 hertz. Frequency, as I mentioned, wavelength increases, frequency will be decreasing, no? So from smaller to higher. Hope you got a clear idea about these 3 keys. Yes, I hope you understand all these points. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your great support. Please subscribe, share and like, so that you will get all the notification whichever as the day-to-day points what I'm going to give you. I would like to give some more PDFs also as the day comes. Thank you for watching.